to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, faithful, please welcome your 2025 San Francisco 49ers.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The 49ers come out and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He takes off. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Evan Williams. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And And he's going to be eaten up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard down to the 16. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go play action with Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To George Kittle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's 2nd down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll go play action. Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Room to run inside the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's in! Brock Purdy! Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Packers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's Dobbs, open left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, so they come to the line for first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Packers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. One of the tight ends motions right. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The 49ers out for the punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 28. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Packers 13.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down, Green Bay.
That one good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Love to throw. That is caught, and he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing, no touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. 3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Love. He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move back to within 1.
Niners 21, Packers 20.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Purdy gonna put it up again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
3rd down. Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got him. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Love to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback, and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A 44-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers cut the deficit down to 1.
Packers 23.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
1st and 10.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Another 49er first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll step up and run, and he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide, so only a gain of about a yard.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He's going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and short. Purdy able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
24-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half.
Jake Moody to kick
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Cowing on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Packers 23. Jake Moody to kick off.
Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he will score! Game on! Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2.
The Packers will
It's
set
the
up
tight
for
end
the
Kraft
two-point
in motion.
conversion.
They'll try to do it with the screen. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Throw across his body is complete, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
1st and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers tack on one more to their lead.
Niners 41, Packers 29.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Matt LaFleur disagrees with the call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. Love to throw it on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 2nd down, Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. Here's Love to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
that is hot. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So, here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. $1:54 to go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Back to throw, Purdy, and on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. That's going to be blocked. A big hole. Past the 40. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
So, special teams, big impact on this one. Now the offense will try to follow, and they're going to go for 2. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Big time throw there. Sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This kick is good, and that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Jake Moody
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the 49ers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind, may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.